Chris Henderson, President of Lumos Clean Energy Advisors.
Awareness of issues is an affirmation of personal responsibility. Learning is an embrace of human curiosity. And conversation is the essence of community. My climate change journey started in 1988. Since that time, I've worked very much exclusively in the clean energy area, and for the last 15 years, I've been working with First Nations, Métis, and Inuit communities around Canada to help them become a part of a clean energy future. The history of energy is one of chaos. In every instance when our energy sources have changed, it has been ecologically disruptive, socially dislocative, and sometimes economically debilitating. And we're in that stage now. One of the main energy sources was whale oil. 3 years of economic activity, they were bankrupt, they lost their jobs. And that's been true of every energy transition that we've gone along. And energy and its interconnectedness with climate is profound, not only for the impacts of greenhouse gas emissions and the consumption of fossil fuels, that the ecological web is connected. Well, energy and environment and health and food and climate, they are all intrinsically connected. So the energy of the past and the energy of today has been characterized by the following words beginning with the letter C. It's centralized, it's controlled, it's colonial, and it's corporate. You know, we talk about long-term vision. The energy system of today is characterized by short-term vision. We're just like the whale oil boats of the late 1780s. We're in this stage now where the centralized, controlled, colonial, and corporate word of energy is now colliding with a bunch of D words, which is digital, democratized, decentralized, and decarbonized. The same revolution that gives us these lovely technologies like computers and internet, well, it also works with energy. Energy is by and large a digital enterprise. And therefore the decisions are now different. They're decentralized, they're not centralized. We have a dramatic, chaotic world for the next generation. And I guarantee you that energy is not going to get simpler. It's going to become more chaotic, more problematic, and when you throw climate into the mix, the C word, you get even more so. So the energy of the past, present, and the future is characterized by dramatic dislocative change that unless we deal with energy in a different form, we will not deal with climate. And therefore the energy process of the C words, that is the energy of today, to the D words, that the energy of tomorrow, is a transition process. You have to recognize that there's a certain power of energy that we've been reliant on. How do we create the same kind of power with the energy that we're moving to? Because that is the only way we will deal with the climate crisis. Clean energy, to be legitimate in my view, has to be restorative. It's the D future we're going towards if it is truly protective and restorative about nature. 1 out of every 6 or 1 out of every 5 electrons produced in this country for electricity is generated through ownership by First Nations, Métis, or Inuit communities, or co-ownership, or a defined financial agreement. It is the single largest economic generator of Indigenous people in this country today. To me, what this does is also speak to the story of Canada. We're writing a different story. The transition that we're going to of energy is much more diversified than you think. Because energy is intertwined with every aspect of our life.